Yo, what's going on guys? In today's video, I'll be using the new best hog deck in Clash Royale. In the first match, we're going to be up against one of the best log bait players of all time. I'm pretty sure this guy's using the classic version with like Inferno Tower and stuff. Also guys, I feel like Hog EQ should be pretty good in this meta just because of all the log bait going around ever since the Goblin Gang buff. Hog EQ does pretty well against almost any log bait deck. Yeah, this guy will have Goblin Gang as well. I think he's running the Inferno Tower version. Kind of refreshing to see after all those Mighty Miner log bait decks. Also really good queen, they're gonna probably take out his Inferno Tower with the help of our Earthquake. Yeah, you have to knight on that. Wait guys, he has like no knight, no Goblin Gang, no Inferno Tower. I don't think he has anything for a Hog Rider right now. That might get a lot of damage. Yeah, that might get a lot of damage. He's gonna have to defensive Goblin Barrel, a Royale classic. That's still very good damage though. And yeah, so I think you guys already saw my deck, but it's pretty similar to the decks in the last season, or the Hog EQ decks in the last season. But we do have the Fire Spirit over the Ice Spirit. I feel like it's so good right now for killing the Goblin Gangs and stuff like that. Also, you don't really need the Ice Spirit anymore to reset Mighty Miners, since it's quite a lot worse than it was last season. We do have the Bomb Tower as well instead of the Cannon. The Cannon does seem a lot weaker after the nerf. There's still a small chance I could use Cannon this season, but I feel like it's not really too good from the first impressions that I had, at least. But yeah, Bomb Tower is pretty nice, so good against like Royal Hogs, really nice against almost anything to be honest, except like air decks I guess. I don't really think I'd ever use Tesla in this Hog EQ deck though, just feels so weak after those few nerfs it got quite a while ago at this point. Alright, so in this first match we're looking pretty good so far, got some nice early damage there when we had our good Hog Rider, and he had to defensive barrel. I'll go with another Hog Rider. You're gonna prediction log a Goblin Gang. Oh, we caught the Goblin Gang. That's big damage, boys. That's big damage. His Princess will do some work here, but I'll just go with my Bomb Tower. I feel like the one problem with Bomb Tower is that it does cost just that one extra elixir than a cannon does, so it kind of makes you have an awkward cycle at times. It's still not too bad, though. I think I'll go with the Hog Rider here whenever I can, just to prevent a rocket. He will still rocket, but I think he has, like, barely any elixir to defend. Yeah, that will get like one hit at least. Yeah, it does get one hit. This will be a bit closer than I wanted it to be, but I think we should be good here. Yeah, so the cannon does cost like only 3 elixir. Bomb Tower is 4 elixir, so it's not really going to be as good of a trade against like these princesses and stuff like that, but I think we're looking pretty good here. I'm going to go with my Hog Rider Earthquake. We do have the 3 card cycle activated right now with our queen. Oh, his goblins did get some pretty big damage though. Really good skellies there to predict his princess. This could be a very close match, actually. Okay, I hope I don't choke. I think we're good, though. Just gonna go with my log here on his barrel, and, should be looking pretty good here. I think I'll just go with my Hog Rider right now. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake as well, just to make sure he can't really get too much value out of anything. Oh! Hog actually takes it. Good game. Oh man, we're gonna be up against this guy. He's like a walking meme at the top of ladder. He always tries to starting hand people with this really crazy giant witch deck. Okay, he's gonna go with a rage against our Hog Rider. That's not gonna do too much for him. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Okay, I think this guy does have 3 spells, so it's kind of awkward for him to defend our Hog Riders, which is very nice for us. That's gonna be almost half of his tower with the Fire Spirit there. I think Bomb Tower should do a pretty good job against his witches, so at least that's something nice. I feel like Bomb Tower should be quite strong this meta. It's also pretty good against like E-Golem and Barb Hut decks. E-Golem is pretty decent right now ever since the nice buff that it got. So yeah, he's gonna go with the giant in the back. I think we should be looking pretty good though with our Bomb Tower and stuff. I'll go with the queen ability as well. This guy does have a really crazy deck though. Sometimes he can really surprise you. It's like just a giant rage deck. It's like so weird, but sometimes you can get really caught off guard when you have a bad cycle and just like get completely demolished. Hopefully this Fire Spirit pulls. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that could have been really bad, but that was like a very easy defense. I don't even know what to say about this match so far. It's just like so weird. I'll go with my Hog Rider. I think he has like nothing for this. Yeah, that probably will be tower. And I think that's probably going to be the entire game at this point. So I'll just see you guys in the next match. Finally found our next match after like 30 minutes of searching. I'll just go with the Hog Rider first play. He's going to hog first play as well. A man of great culture. So I think this guy may be a 2.6 player. Bomb Tower should do a very good job against the Hog Riders, but it is kind of expensive compared to the cannons, so it could be maybe a little bit hard to keep up with his cycle here. Yeah, he's going to go right back at it with another Ice Golem and the Hog Rider. Full skill player right here. I don't condone this hog gameplay by him, by the way. He'll get one hog shot. Pretty good defense, though. He may have to, like, fireball or archer queen, or probably spend a lot of elixir on it. I'm just gonna go with the early ability here, just in case. Really good ability. They're gonna kill his ice spirit and everything. We do get one queen shot. That was a lot of elixir by him. So I think I'll just go with my hog rider, and I'm gonna go with the earthquake as well. He basically has the cannon. Yeah, that's a really bad cannon, though. Should be at least one hog shot. Yeah, it's a nice hog shot. Alright, so I feel like as long as we survive single elixir, we should be looking pretty good in this matchup. The earthquake just demolishes the cannon right now, especially after the nerf. It just doesn't stand a single chance anymore. I'll just see what he wants to do here. Probably start stacking up my giant skeletons pretty soon. He'll hog rider. He's definitely going to try to outcycle us. Could be a bit hard to keep up with this cycle, but I feel like our archer queen should do us some nice work here in this matchup when we activate our 3-card cycle with it. Yeah, he'll go with the ice golem here. I'm going to play my queen into it just to make sure he can't push into the left side. And let's see if he wants to go in the opposite lane or not. If he does, it's not really going to be too good for him since we already allowed him to do a bit more damage on the left side. He'll go with the hog rider anyways, but it doesn't really matter if it gets one shot or not since it's just going to kind of even out the damage. I'm going to go with my hog rider right here. Going to go with the earthquake as well in case he goes with like his cannon. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you just let that connect on his tower? Why'd he do that? 2.6 players confuse me sometimes. That was really good damage though. Yeah, so we're looking really good here. I don't really see him breaking through at this point. Bomb Tower just has so much HP compared to Cannon, especially after the nerf that the Cannon got, so it should be pretty good for us to always have it for his Hog Riders. Don't really see any way of him breaking through. I'm going to go with my Hog Rider plus Earthquake here. We do hit his Cannon once again. It always dies so quickly after the nerf, so not really going to do too much for him. Hog will get one shot on his tower. That's really good. Going to log his skeletons. Really good prediction log there. Queen does get 2 shots. Oh man, poor guy. Poor guy, huh? Really nice Hog Rider Earthquake here. And yeah, that should be just about a good game. I feel like 2.6 could be pretty bad in the meta right now ever since the Cannon nerf. So yeah, that'll be a good game. Do you want to see the most disgusting Clash Royale match in history? Then stick around. This guy runs like these really crazy Expo decks. It's always something disgusting and nasty. Yeah, he's gonna go with the Expo straight into our Hog Rider. Really interesting Expo there. Peculiar, I would even add. He always runs these really weird variations with like a bunch of different cards each time. He'll have Ice Mage here. Could be Ice Bow, but I kind of doubt it. He always runs these really weird Ice Wizard decks without any Tornado even. Yeah, so I think I'll just go with my Giant Skelly right here in front of the Archer Queen. It could do a pretty good job on offense. I think this will be very hard for him to stop depending on what his final cards are. Yeah, so you can see he has a Cannon Cart in his deck. Super weird for an Expo deck, but as I said, this guy does just love running crazy decks for some reason. Really good Giant Skelly Death Bomb. I think his Cannon Cart should die to our tower. He'll go with the really weird Ice Wizard though. I think we should be fine with our Fire Spirit here. I'll get a ton of damage though. Okay, I guess we're not fine. Oh no. Man, that's like a rocket worth of damage. Nerf the Ice Wizard, man. Okay, so I think I can go with my Giant Skelly pretty safely in the back. He has no Knight in cycle to stop a Bomb Tower on an Expo, so I don't think he can really do too much about it. Yeah. I guess I'll just go with the Hog Rider here behind our Giant Skelly. Let's see what building he has. He'll have Rocket. Wait. I think he actually may not have any building in his deck, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he could have like Cannon Cart instead of any building, which is kind of weird. But I guess I'll take it. That's always going to be good for a Hog Rider deck. Free real estate on his towers. Okay, so I'll just cycle my Queen in the back. He just wasted his rocket, so he can't really stop it and get any good trade out of it. He's definitely down a few elixir as well, it looks like. Okay, so I think I'll just go with my Giant Skelly at the bridge here. Gonna go with the Hog Rider as well. Probably force out like a rocket or something from him. Let's see what he's gonna play. Yeah, he will play his rocket. Can't hit our Queen as well though, so that'll be some pretty good offense, I'd say. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake on his Cannon Cart. It actually does pretty good damage to it once it turns to the cannon form. We do have another Hog Rider in cycle as well, so I can probably just go with it right here and maybe snag a couple hits if we're lucky. He'll have to Ice Mage plus Knight. That shouldn't fully stop it. Okay, he's gonna log as well. We just have to be careful of him trying to like rocket cycle us later in the match. Should be pretty hard for him to rocket cycle us though, since he has no building in his deck. Okay, so it'll be interesting. I guess I'll just go with my giant skelly right into his cannon cart. Tower should help out a little bit as well, so not really gonna be too bad for us. I'm gonna go with a log here with our archer queen. Really good queen there. I think our archer queen will get pretty good value in this matchup since he has no real good spell against it. He does have rocket, but that's not really too reliable. Okay, this is gonna get a lot of damage, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage. That's gonna be a lot of damage, my guy. Yeah, bye-bye to half of his tower. I'll take that. I'll just go with a bomb tower here for the left side troops. I think Giant Skelly should tank the Expo long enough to where it dies to an earthquake pretty much, so I don't really need to worry about it anymore. I'll go with my log just in case though. Yeah, super clean defense. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider right now on the left side. He has no building in cycle or even in his deck, so I should get some nice shots on his tower. He'll go with the Expo. Our Hog is gonna get like pretty good damage. Alright, so I'll just go with my Archer Queen here. He could rocket it, but it's still going to be a bad trade for him overall, because he can't really support his Expo with much else if he tries to rocket everything. Pretty good protection by him though, I have to say. But yeah, that was an easy defense. Okay, we do have to be a bit careful though. He's kind of catching up in Elixir, at least. Oh, super good bomb tower, gonna lock right onto his Expo. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake as well, just make sure it doesn't get any damage. And it still gets damage somehow. He'll fully defend our Hog, it looks like, but we're looking pretty good anyways. He can't really break through our giant skeletons. I'll just go with my Hog Rider so he can't really rocket cycle us for the time being. Gonna go with my Earthquake on his skeletons. We do have the 3-card cycle enabled of our Archer Queen. I'll just pop the ability as well on the right side just to make sure it can probably force out a few more Elixir from him. Yeah, we should be looking fine though. We can't really break through our giant skeletons. Okay, wait, he does have double cannon cart on the left side though. This could be a bit interesting. Now we're good. We're real good. I think Bomb Tower should clean up everything. And okay, nice Expo right into our giant skeleton. But he has like no choice at this point. Just gonna pop the clean ability and that should be a good game. So thank you guys for watching. And see you in the next one. Bye!